Luke, kick that mule.
Yo, give me the weed.
Do it.
Mule kicked.
Thanks, bro.
Boom.
Mule has been essentially kicked, sir.
The donkey has been punted.
Alrighty. Starting episode 10, part 1. You have all collectively woken up in your respective bunks on the Stone Wyvern. I need you guys all to roll straight D20 for your initiative.
Oh,
We're gonna
God.
find out how hungover you guys are individually.
Oh, boy. Do you want to know my D20 roll?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well,
How are you
call it
feeling,
a
Ethel?
flashback to the beginning, because it's a nat 1 right off the start.
Jesus Christ.
Good work, Captain Ethanol.
So, a car's stats, everything's gonna be rolled with a difficulty of 3. So you're gonna take a negative
what?
3 on anything that's gonna take your mental acuity.
Oh, gosh, so that's
like-
any of this character sheet stuff.
No. So like your shit. I'm drawing a blank. Like
Intelligence,
your determination.
perception. Determination.
Intelligence, wisdom, determination, charisma. So pretty
Got
much
it.
Yeah, those
strength,
Those
dex
things will be at a negative 3.
are fine.
No, strength would be fine. Your constitution would be fine.
Can strength be
Right.
increased?
Mm,
Drunk people are
No.
stronger.
Because I'm
Yeah,
drunk.
but
if he was
hungover
drunk,
people aren't.
Yes, hungover, no.
Hungover people are not strong.
Trying to help you, roll on.
Dead.
I
Thank you.
rolled a nat 19, so I'm good to go.
Dude, I got a 12. But
Yeah, we're-
granted, with Morrison, he just probably didn't sleep at all. He was just mumbling on about guns and different blueprint ideas that he's going to hand off to a Leslie in the hangar.
All right,
It's
guys.
like, make these.
All right, guys. Hear me out. A gun, but it's like the Hoover Dam, and they combine,
What?
and
We're
we
not
call
starting
it
this.
a gun dam.
It's a gun, but it's got a Dodge Charger mounted to the top of it, and it becomes a Gundam.
Our chargers don't exist.
Gundam.
Gundam. It's about family.
Gun ram.
You take a
Alright.
gun and you give it to your family, and now it's a gun fam.
Gun fair. Alright, let's get back on
so
course.
if you remember from the previous episode,
Wait,
um,
for canonical
Rohan,
reasons.
your man is supposed to meet Burning's team in the main
Right.
hangar to receive your pre-flight, and everyone else
Yep.
is supposed to, if you're assigned to enemy mobile suit, you're supposed to be there, and if you want to watch, you're getting bussed out to the observation point.
Oh my god, and I'm
So-
rolling, and I'm doing this with a -3 on all my perception shit.
All your mental stats,
All
yeah,
mental
it's gonna be a
stats.
-3.
Holy
Mhm.
fuck, did I just screw myself right out of the gate? Alright. Oh, bro, I'm freaking.
Notice how I kind of massaged
Gone.
you into letting your character drink last time?
Oh. Thanks.
How
Duff
many
is
shots
Irish.
of ethanol do you want?
Duff is 100% Irish.
Remember, I was
I
like,
kind of like.
damn, a car chiefed that shit, man. He's a fucking unit. And he's like, yeah, he is.
Takes
I
another
wake
one.
up today, I roll out of bed, and I throw up.
Bold of
I-
you to assume you
yeah.
stood up after rolling out of bed. You rolled and hit your face on the ground.
No, yeah, no, I didn't stand up. I just rolled over, and like I'm now lying face down in a puddle of my own vomit. It's like
Fucking,
little corn
uh,
man,
I'll
kernels.
give you an
isn't
argument
it-
point
corn
if
kernels?
you puke in Stukov's bed.
No.
No,
No,
well, it's
Mason
everywhere.
Stukov's.
I don't think he's not even here. Dad's not even here, and he won't do it.
No,
Bro,
no, I'm
alright,
saying this,
yeah,
Bo, you
so-
forget canonically. Mason is Stukov's roommate.
So
Garm's
I'm-
roommate's worse. It's fucking
I'm
Tessa.
Tessa. It's
Oh,
Tessa.
that's right.
So I'm not
Right,
gonna
the
puke
woman.
on Tessa, but I'm gonna puke right in front of her bed. So like it is, and I'm gonna sort of unstrategically it just so happens the puke is like in a line right in front of her bed, so there's no way she can get over it.
You've built a moat of
I
vomit
have.
around the bed.
Yes.
Oh,
So
oh God! A car! What? Oh, it's. Why is it hit? Why is it? It's sizzling when it hit the ground.
yeah, hell yeah, because you know deep down that I'm super hot fire. And just like I just dab and stagger away.
I'm assuming you're saying that while still laying on the ground
Yeah.
and your arms
Tessa
just slide
sits-
across the floor.
Tessa sits with her back to the wall and her knees to her chest, staring at the puddle of sizzling, oozing, bubbling vomit on the floor that is slowly eating through the epoxy floor.
What Burmese spice does to a homie. All right, I'm just gonna get up and I'm just gonna like stagger away, like, see ya, Tessa. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
go
even
down.
wear your uniform to sleep. Just going out there in your
Do
normal
I?
sleeping
Yeah,
clothes.
I guess I'll just stagger away to my uniform, stagger away to my badge and my ID and everything. Pick up the wrong
Wait,
one
we
at
get
first.
badges?
No, I
I
have a
missed
hat.
out
And
on.
if you're
No, we saw him
if
like
you're
his
on a-
nameplate.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, if he's a
My ID
junior
thing.
lieutenant, does he also have a hat?
every
Everyone has a hat.
officer has a hat, Luke.
I'm gonna wear
Even
Tessa's
ensigns?
hat at first, and then
Yes,
I'm gonna
if you're an
wear-
officer, you get a fucking hat.
Cool.
You live right next to a fucking military base. How do you not know this?
I wear
I don't
Tessa's
see
hat.
people wearing hats.
I wear Tessa's hat for a second, and like I'm just like, and then I turn around and look in the mirror.
Oh, that one's mine. That's why it doesn't actually sit on your head.
Oh, my bad, bro, me. I
Are
put
you
it
gonna
away.
be okay to pilot?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Vomits,
You
but this
should
time
really get something back
Vomits.
into your stomach.
I'll swing by. I'll swing by big lady Tracy, lunch lady Tracy, to see what she has. If she has some motion sickness stuff.
You're getting baked beans and you're gonna fucking like
Hey.
Hey, I know the med bay has it. I'll stop by the med bay or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And I stagger away with my uniform kind of on, but like
Cock and
it's
balls.
still a little like the freaking collar's a little bit like up, and it's all like wrinkly and everything.
As you enter the hallway, you merge with Slade. He's going the same way you are. Hey there, killer.
Morning, Slade. Vomits.
Oh. Oh no. He pats you on the back. Well, you know what they say. That's weakness, leaving the body or something like that. Hey, I'll make sure to
Heck
clean
yeah,
that up.
bro.
I'm not catching shit for that.
Heck yeah, bro. Alright. I'm just gonna walk over to the nearest. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna clean up because this one's visible to everyone, not just Tessa. So I'm just gonna go to the nearest janitor off closet, see if it's open, and grab some cleaning supplies if it is.
It is locked. Also, approaching your sortie time. You're
Yeah, all right. I'm going to run over. No, I'm not gonna run over. I'm gonna leave it for another day. Leave it for a rainy day, and I'm going to go to the med bay and grab
Okay.
some motion sickness stuff and some and then go to the lunch room and get some coffee. Because coffee is supposed to help with hangovers or something. Someone said somewhere. You could have more experience on that.
I'm gonna die.
Morning, Aka. Oh,
Hi.
Tracy, you look rough.
Tracy. I am
You
rough.
look.
Dry heaves.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, honey, no.
I'm pretty
Come
bad.
here. Come here. She pulls a stainless steel flask out of her bra. Here. A little hair of the dog. Mix this with some orange juice. And she hands you an orange juice carton.
Thanks, Tracy. At this point, I'll try anything. I'll
Don't
mix.
mention it.
I mixed the stuff.
You just remember, Miss Tracy takes care of you.
Thanks, Miss Tracy. And I drink the
You're the only one of those boys that doesn't just piss me off. You're such a good boy, Aka.
Teacher's pet.
What?
Teacher's pet.
What? Oh, I broke like several chairs and I'm just
Plates.
thinking this in my head. I broke several chairs and okay.
Broken
Okay.
everything I've touched
All
in
right.
here.
I'm just gonna make that orange juice. What did you say? Dog hair concoction.
Care of the dog.
Hair of a dog. Dog hair. Hey, yo, what the
No.
dog doing?
Oh.
All right, and I'm just gonna drink that and.
All right,
Hope for the best.
we'll stop you there because it sounds like you're getting ready to leave the ship. So Morrison wakes up decently unamused by his headache, but other than that, you'd say he's got his wits about him.
Mm-hmm.
Your mental stats are gonna take it just a 1 on difficulty.
I'm glad I don't mental much. Yes.
Joke's on you, God. I don't think.
Pretty much. So basically, what he's gonna do, he's bottom bunk man. He's gonna roll out. He's just gonna stand there. He's gonna walk over. He's still in his fucking PJs. He's just gonna order a bunch of jumbled papers that are on his desk into a stack and everything. Get dressed into his uniform. But he's not going to be buttoned, so the jacket of it's just going to be open with the undershirt, and he's just going to hold everything. Look back at the bed, because Duff is just up there, and he's like,
Nope.
wake up,
Nope. Duff's already up.
son of a bitch.
I rolled a 19. I'm already up and going.
He's just going to grab the shit, and he's like, I got to get these to the hangar.
He's tending to his closet still.
Yeah.
He's going to roll
You
them
see,
up, and
you
he's
see
gonna...
the closet door cracked open and my foot, like, keeping the door from closing.
Yeah, no. He's basically just going to roll up the paper. He's just going to hold it, and he's just going to begin running out to the third hangar that has all the enemy mobile suits just to see the shotgun master. Because he wants to drop all these off before he has to go out and be an enemy suit.
So you just beeline in there.
Pretty much. Is he going to run into anyone on the way there?
Hallways are clear. As you go down the hallway, you notice a car and Tessa's door is already open, and a puddle of puke in the hallway.
May I roll dexterity to leap over the puddle of vomit?
Oh, please fuck this up.
Joke's on you. I don't need to think with dexterity like this. That's a 21.
21. You
Basically,
successfully
Portal 2 poster,
spring
baby.
over the boiling physical example of the floor is lava. The next door you go past is Stukov and Dippers.
I'm assuming the door is still closed.
It's cracked.
Oh no. I'll stop in since, it's the other pilot. And I'm just going to take a look in there, just see if they're fucking awake since we gotta be there.
You see Stukov perched on his bed, staring at Dipper, who is curled up in multiple layers of blankets, with a pillow on top of his head.
What happened to little boy?
He's not moved probably at least 8 hours now.
Hmm. Well, that's what drinking
You're
with
free
Raleigh
to
will
try
do to you.
wake him up. I've tried once, and I feel like that is end of my responsibility. He stands up and walks to the door and walks past you and leaves.
This isn't too important. I'll let the boy get his rest. Begins running out, and basically just leaving him there in his mountain of blankets.
As you get to the end of the hallway, I assume are you exiting through the hangar?
Yeah.
As you go through the hangar, you notice Slade up ahead of you. He's walking out as well. Do you want to catch up to him?
Oh, I'm assuming I was running. I thought he was walking. I thought I was going to run past him. I was going to be like,
He's walking.
excuse me, important papers. I got to drop them off real fast.
On your left.
On your left. Pretty much just run past him. And just, I'll see you there.
Hey, where's the kid?
Raleigh got to him. We'll find someone else.
Raleigh got... Oh, no. Which one of your boys do you trust?
I don't... The one in the potato farm. Just keeps running. Gradually gets quieter as it goes on.
He turns on his he turns on his heel 180s back into the corridor. So you're beelining to
Hangar 3.
Hangar 3. All right, you arrive in Hangar 3.
Which one of you is in charge of this hangar?
That'd be me.
What's your name?
What if I said Ezekiel?
Then I fucking believe you, Ezekiel. But also, fuck you. Take these papers and tell me if you could build them.
What's your name?
I know this kid. I thought Ezekiel was the fucking second name. It's Tony.
Fuck you, Tony.
Fuck you too. Here's shotgun blueprints. Can you put this shit on him?
Ezekiel lets out a laugh. Yeah, fuck. I like you, mate. Fuck, it's good to have a laugh in the morning, then.
It is, but unfortunately, I'm off to be cannon fodder.
What the hell am I looking at this? He holds up the water-stained napkin with drunken scribbles on it.
Okay, well, you see, this one right here, I was going to take part of this heat hawk over here, you see, and mount it to the bottom of the shotgun so I could shoot and stab people. And the one next to that is I'm taking two shotguns, mounting them together so I have a double barrel.
Hold on. Hey, hold on now.
What?
Just follow me.
Oh.
He starts to walk to the back of the hangar.
It follows him in curiosity. Like he has his chin thinking of what he could be waiting to be seen.
You pass a Zaku 1, you pass a Zaku 2, another Zaku 2. You pass command type Goof, and you come to a large weapons rack. Do you mean something like this? And he points up, and the exact thing that is on your blueprint, minus the aesthetics, the function, is there for you to behold.
The bayonet shotgun?
Yep.
Oh. My lord.
You know, they say great minds think alike, you know?
God, I wish I would have
I've
stayed
been
in
cooking
Australia.
this baby up for years. Started probably about 2 years ago. I decided I wanted to figure out how to fit one of them heat hooks on the front of a shotgun. That way you could chop them and then shove the choke down their throat and pull the trigger.
You know, I was thinking the exact same thing with it. Or
I'd be fucking honored if you try it out.
does it work?
probably 80% of the time it works every time.
That's better odds than I would have ever given it. You got yourself a test
Yeah.
pilot for this beauty.
He turns his back to it and he points with his thumb over her shoulder. Yeah, none of these cockamamie little babies wanted to try it out. See, it's they say the concussion from the shotgun at that range just kick it back into the mobile suit.
Well, that's just horseshit. I've had multiple concussions and have never been hit in the face with a heat hog before.
That's not the concussion. Never mind. It's all yours. Which mobile suit you taking out today?
I'm gonna be in the Zaku 2 for today.
Right. Well, this one is probably in the best condition. He walks you past the guff to the second Zaku 2. It's mainly your typical green, but it has a blue left leg and a blue right arm from a Zaku 1.
Legs from Zaku 1 too, isn't it?
Yep. Man, it's mostly the same.
I mean, you got a nice little hot rod project going here. I can respect it as well. I got something similar in my garage back at home. Of course, not a suit. Not yet.
Don't steal my suit.
Now, this one? Nah. Shipping's gonna be a bitch to get it back stateside.
Well,
yeah. So,
go ahead and familiarize yourself with it. If you have any questions,
what
let
armaments
old
do you
Ezekiel know.
recommend using with her?
Well, I do believe you guys are limited to paint rounds.
I
so
know. But, can she go full auto?
you need to make up your mind. Are you using the shotgun or are you using the rattle gun this piece of shit came with?
Now, for this piece of shit, for this right now, wait a second. Can the shotgun be used in the scenario?
Yeah.
Yes. Never mind. I'm using the shotgun. I'm gonna redo it. Nah, not a whole lot of questions. I'm gonna check out the thrusters though. Those seem to be pretty useful in these situations.
So, the Zaku 1 leg doesn't have the auxiliary thrusters that the Zaku 2 leg has. So, when you engage them, they're unbalanced. Kind of like it's got a gimp leg, you know what I mean?
I got something in common with this suit. I think I have an idea of how to make that work.
Right leg, engage!
One single leg sticks out of the cockpit with a jetpack on the bottom of it to try to compensate for the entire half of the ship not working.
At this point, Ezekiel realizes that you're favoring one leg, and he kicks you in the ankle of the prosthetic leg.
You expected me to say ow or something?
Match made in heaven, isn't it?
Like looking in a damn mirror. Probably.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say you're quite as ugly as Zaku.
Well, thanks. I guess.
I would.
I would. From the ship. Oh. All right, we'll end your turn there.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you familiarize. Toby, what's Kelly doing at this moment?
This moment. Yes. I would say Kelly's already up and running by the time fucking Morrison went out there, right? So
last we heard, you had Kelly checking his percolator.
yeah.
And his bill.
I need to acquire 3 bottles of alcohol, and stop by the captain's quarters. Not captain's quarters. You know what I mean? The bar. But
Officer lounge.
For officer lounge.
Officers Club.
Hey, Shut
Damn
the
it.
fuck up. Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to swing by there because I promised someone some, you know.
All right. So you're leaving your room. You have like
Yeah,
a
leave my
plan to
room.
acquire bottles.
I have them, but it's in the closet.
Oh, okay.
Rick, don't you remember the conversation I had with the barkeep?
He's
Like,
got a
you
full
know,
moonshine still tucked away in the closet of the little
and I
dorm.
promised him I'd sell him
Yeah,
free
I'm
bottles.
not sure how that got there, but we'll
Hey,
let it go.
I mean, weirder shit's happened in Gundam.
Weirder shit's happen in this podcast.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Weirder shit will continue to happen in this.
All right. As you exit your dorm, dorm bunk, whatever.
Yeah, I'm in high
Barracks.
school or college.
Quarters. Yeah. As you exit your quarters, I assume you've got the 3 bottles tucked under your arm or something.
Exactly like that.
You run into Slade. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where are you going with those?
The old barkeep said that he wanted to buy some, so I figured I'd hold true to that deal.
Oh, you're selling some illegal hooch.
I mean, it's not illegal necessarily. Might be illegal in the States, but I don't know about here.
I mean, we are on a Federation installation. That might not be following regulations.
Yeah, fair enough. You guys got my back, though. I tried.
I'm gonna need you to roll to convince Slade to not worry about this.
Charisma!
Charisma.
Yeah.
16 and my charisma is 4, so 20.
Nice.
I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna have a single good roll for the fight because my first 2 rolls were good.
Slade steps to the side and kind of gives you the go-ahead hand gesture. I'm not gonna say anything if you don't say anything. Just remember when you get some extra.
Oh yeah, no, it's I can arrange that.
As long as we're tracking.
Yep.
All right. By the way, I'd hurry.
Yeah, no, I'm on it. I'm already ready to go. I've been preparing, you know.
Oh no, you're not gonna be in the Gundam.
Oh.
Dipper drank himself into a stupor,
Oh,
and in Morrison's grand scheme, he chose you to
oh.
pilot in his place.
God damn!
So
I
we're
don't
gonna
like.
need you in Hangar 3
All right.
ASAP.
Yay! All right. Oh, thanks. Thank you. All right. Goodbye.
You drew the short straw. You get the Zaku 1, by the way, as you walk away. So I assume you're going to speed walk to the officers club.
I mean, I don't want to draw suspicion as I'm bottles of liquor underneath me, fucking sprinting.
Clang, clang, clang.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm do I get there yet? What we're doing?
Oh yeah,
All right.
you arrive at the officers club door.
Forward. I'll fucking swing that bitch open.
It is locked.
Shit.
Why couldn't this be like the one in Japan where we quite literally knocked it to the ground off its hinges?
I think that was the door to our quarters, but
That was the door to your
Nope,
quarters.
that was both. I think we knocked down both doors.
We've broken
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
you
of
guys
doors.
did botch both doors.
We've broken a lot of doors.
The hinge budget on this show.
Right.
All 3D printed.
All right, let's
Also wood doors.
So where would this motherfucker sleep? Actually, better idea. I'm gonna go around back.
Yes. You go around back, and you notice the back door is open, and you see the barkeep taking bags of trash out the back door.
Hey, barkeep.
Oi. Ah, yeah, you the guy with with the yeah, the ethanol.
Yep, ethanol. That's it. Ethanol guy here.
He he opens his billfold. So what's the deal?
Fucking 20 fetty bucks, because this shit is not expensive to make.
Ace of total.
A piece. Not bad price.
Make it $15 each. You got a deal.
Well, I have to get going, so that'll work.
Not gonna argue at all. All right, fuck it.
Nope.
All right, so add
And
add that
$45.
money to your character sheet for future reference.
And for it.
Congratulations, you now have a grand total of $45.
Yep. That's all my money now.
Do you wish to deposit your $45 now or later?
I'll keep it.
All right, so I assume you're gonna beeline for Hangar 3 now.
Yep.
All right. You arrive at Hangar 3. You see the end of the exchange between Ezekiel and Paul, and Slade comes in behind you. We'll end your guys' turn there. Be thinking of what you want to do in Hangar 3. Go back to Rohan. What's a card do as he sees Lieutenant South Burning and his crew finishing the preparation on Gundam codename Whisper GP00.
Oh, wow, wow.
All right, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to them. It's about time for me to get to the suit, anyways. Get a little, hopefully, training. So I'm gonna go up to the lieutenant and introduce myself. Because I don't think I introduced myself.
You played
Yeah, he
pool
was at the
against
bar.
him yesterday.
Oh, that's right, pool, right. Lieutenant. I like straighten up and try not to look like I'm barfing. I barfed 3 times.
You've got a little dribble there. He points to the corner of his mouth and then points at yours.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Lieutenant. Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm gonna assume you're ship shape and ready to go.
Aye, sir. Any tips for the Gundam that you know about?
Well, considering that you guys dropped it off to us, I don't know anything more about this thing than you do.
Great. That's all right. All right. Well,
I spoke with Waylon. I don't think you've met, and he gestures to the mechanic that was standing beside him. Name's Waylon Crawford. He puts a hand out.
nice to meet you, Waylon. Anything I should know about? Any issues, problems?
Right, so we've got most of the damage taken care of.
Most?
The patchwork really it's just cosmetic. I don't think you have any problems with any of that. Put a new
Got it.
core fighter in it. Should be good to go.
Got it. Great. All right. Thank you. Appreciate your
for
work.
now, I'll just hop up, start the initiation process, and we're still hooked up to it on our end. We'll go through some diagnostics, make sure she's ship shape and ready to go, and I think we'll get you out there to the test field.
All right. Thank you. And
So the blows in its maintenance rack with the pilot tether extended down to the ground with a foot loop, ready to receive
its pilot.
All right. I climb in and try to steady myself. Hopefully, I don't fall out.
So as you climb in, I'm gonna need you to roll perception. Because
Damn.
despite what Kelly uh, proclaimed last episode, they're not all the same.
Oh.
All right.
No,
What?
I was quoting Armor Array.
You were,
Oh,
but this
this
information
was
is
correct.
not
Wow.
not true.
It is true.
Okay,
Very
so
true.
To the actual show.
so
how could it
you
not be
said that's a
true?
-3, right?
Yep.
All right, that's 16.
All right, not bad.
Yeah.
You're holding it together so far.
So
So you basically have yourself seated. As your ass hits the seat, you start looking around, and you notice a heads-up display that is above your head. It looks like it needs to be pulled down in front of you. The
Right.
controls are in the usual spots, but the fobs and triggers and buttons are a little different than what you're used to in your 88.
all right, I'm just gonna remind me. What are the differences in capabilities between the Gundam and my usual 88? Just besides the core
Massive.
fighter and
You're
HUD.
working with about double the armor, twice the
I got a beam cannon and what else?
you got a beam cannon, a shield, long distance reconnaissance radar dish, 2 beam sabers,
Got it.
head Vulcans.
And then I can just transition to a core fighter whenever I want, right?
No, core fighter is last ditch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot that.
It's not Macross. You're not turning into an airplane.
Fuck.
I'll
man.
explain it to refresh your memory. The top part and the bottom part, it's like you're putting a cassette tape into a cassette player. So the core fighter's like in the middle, and you put the top on it, you put the bottom on it, and then the cockpit that you're in is the core fighter. So you'd pop the 2 halves apart, and then the middle part would unfold into a core fighter and take off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely not Macross at all, because
Right.
I'm
Now,
running
don't
on
get me
my-
wrong. In Gundam, there is definitely mobile suits that turn into jets. Even in the UC, there is.
A lot later.
What's it? The Rigazee? No, the Rigazee was Char's counterattack. That's before your guys' timeline right now. So,
Oh, that one special move.
no, the Rigazee was. I mean, it was kind of like a goof. It wasn't common, but it was mass produced. The Rigazee was Amuro's mobile suit in the first part of Char's counterattack, when Char drops Axis. Anyways, so yeah, so you've got all your heads-up display, all that crap. Basically, the suit's just waiting for you to boot it up.
All right, so I'm going to familiarize myself with the controls a little bit, and then do so.
Waylon hollers up to you, wanting to know what's taking so long.
Give me a second. I'm about to fight in this thing. I don't want to fight this thing. I want to fight in it.
We're in a bit of a time crunch. You got any questions, you just gotta ask,
All right. What's the emergency core fighter button?
Why are you so worried about that?
He's gonna blow off his
No
leg.
reason. No reason. Just asking.
Now that I
Me
think
and
about
the boys put a lot of work into it. Please do not fuck up this mobile suit.
now that I think about it, I think he's the perfect pilot for that suit. Because he keeps losing his fucking legs, and now he can just turn into a plane.
He can just always lose his legs.
I'm
Exactly,
the
it'd
one.
be fine.
I'm the only pilot here to have lost his legs twice, and now I'm hungover and piloting the most important suit. that the Earth Federation has. Let's go, boys. All right.
I
All
would
right,
say
I
it's the
boot it
most
up.
important suit that
We
your
have.
guys'
Oh, we have.
branch of the Federation has. There's other Gundams moving around in this timeline right now. You guys are kind of in a lost arc. Anyways,
All right.
so
Boot her up.
you hear burning. Send the tether back down.
Oh, right. It's not a part of the Gundam. Captain.
No, the tether is like a winch boom cable that goes from the cockpit to the ground. It is a part of the mobile suit. But he's just telling you to send the tether back down.
Oh, what? Okay. Sure, Lieutenant. I send it down. Why is he?
And he rides it back up.
Oh no.
All right. Do you know what you're doing or not?
Lieutenant, I just really need to take the second. I just really needed to take the second to familiarize myself. I'm good now, Lieutenant. Create a plan,
Roll charisma.
That is charisma a mental stat?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 10.
Okay. Lieutenant Burning's brow furrows. Son, this is a very expensive piece of machinery, and it's also a very dangerous piece of machinery. Are you going to be okay to pilot this thing?
Yes, sir. You saw me yesterday. Don't worry about it. I
All
say,
right.
semi-convincingly. I think.
Well, let me see you run this thing through its pre-flight, and I'll make up my mind then.
All right.
So
Hi, Captain.
pull that
Yep.
HUD instrument panel down.
All right. So I pull the HUD down.
So it comes down into your lap, similar to like a Bobcat, like a safety bar. I don't know if you know what that looks like.
I do. I get it. Okay.
So that comes down into your lap. The HUD is right below your sight line. All the instruments light up. That would be like your readouts and stuff like that, and gauges, all the important stuff on little screens in front of you. The monitors around you are not what you're used to. You're used to like panels. This is like a 360 display.
Jeez. Okay.
So it
All right.
lights up. The backside of the cockpit door lights up even though it's open. So you can see the image of what's in front of you, but it's like up. So it's like wrong. Like the ceiling is what's in front of you. So when it closes, it will be what's in front of you. You get a picture of what's going on. All right. So everything in here is top of the line, state of the art. The controls should be pretty simple. If you know how to pilot one of the 88s, you should be able to handle this.
The same.
The only difference is this thing's thruster outputs, its armor, everything else is pretty much double what you're used to. So I'm going to ask you now, do you want to dial this thing back so it doesn't knock you the fuck out when you hit 10 Gs?
Yeah, Lieutenant. I think I will. I'll is there a way I can set sort of limits on how much thrust it outputs at a certain moment?
There it is. He reaches over to the HUD and he clicks onto the touch screen and flips through a diagnostic menu. He flips over to a preference menu, and then there's a parameters menu, and he clicks on that. There is a sliding gauge that goes from 1 to 11, and currently is sitting on 11.
I'm going to set it to. I'm assuming that means G forces. I'm going to set it to a solid 6, max G force. Right in the middle.
It does not represent G-forces.
It does not represent G force.
Nope, there's nowhere
It
on
stands
it
for
does it
we're
say
cranking this
G-forces.
bitch to 11.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
So if you
Okay, then I'm
think
gonna
the
set
last
speed.
person to use the whisper was the man himself, Till Whisper Hughes, and he was fighting for his life and turned it up to 11.
All right. Yeah, I think about a solid 6 will do.
All right.
No, you know what? Let's set it to 8. I don't know what these
Go-
numbers mean. I just feel like I don't want to do it like that low.
Okay. Go ahead and press accept, and this obviously on the bottom of the screen there is cancel and accept.
I'm gonna hit that accept.
All right, and then it goes back to the regular heads-up display with your radar readout and your gauges and shit like that for your thruster temperatures, like all shit you're probably not going to be paying attention to. And then there is a pre-flight uh, button, and Burning's pointing to it. Go ahead and hit that, and let's get you started.
Hit the button. I'm
All
looking
right.
around to make sure everything. No
So
warning lights are gonna go off.
the mobile suit starts to hum, and the controls uh, they all light up. All right, it's ready to go. So go ahead and do a control surface check, and I'll be down with Waylon. Not Waylon. Yeah, Waylon. Fucking all these Aussies are running together for me, and we'll get you going. So he rides tether back down. So go ahead and just roll straight D20, no difficulties. To do your pre-flight.
16.
All right, you have a successful pre-flight. Nothing's wrong. Um, you feel confident in your competency of this mobile suit. The hangar doors are opening, and you have a. You did grab like your helmet, right?
Mm-hmm. Of
Okay.
course. I mean, that's a part of my uniform now. Or no, it's not. The
I
hat
remember you
is
talking
part of
about
the
a
uniform.
hat.
The
All
hat
right.
was the uniform. Okay, yeah. Helmet I have.
We'll go ahead and assume you grabbed it. All right. So in your helmet, you hear Burning's voice click over the comms. All right, Land Shark, go ahead and move this thing out.
Lieutenant, and I move it into the. So the battle zone is how far from here? Is it
10
just like
clicks north.
yeah? All right.
So there is a transport sitting on because the hangars are
Yeah.
right on the
Yeah.
airfield.
I didn't expect to be flying there. I'll just
Right.
grab
So
and get in the transport.
so the transport's there, and you begin the process to load up. So we'll cut to the opposition force. Paul, Kelly, and Slade are all in Hangar 3. Slade looks to Paul and Kelly. Ah, man, it's been a while since I piloted a Xeon suit.
Yeah, it
I
hasn't
was
been
always
too
kind
long
of
for me.
jealous that Till kicked me out of the guff. I never got to try one of these sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We should have pilot a fucking Zaku 1.
I think mine has character.
Hey,
More
you gotta
character
make
than the last one I was
sacrifices when
in.
you're covering for your buddies. Unless you want to go wake that drunk asshole up.
Oh, I could wake him up. I could wake him up.
We
I
don't
won't.
have enough second hands on the clock to get him up in time.
Ezekiel comes over. So, Paul, you gonna use the thing?
The boomstick. Yeah, I'm using the boomstick.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll get you set up.
Good man.
You see a weapons crew taking the big ass heat shotgun abomination off the wall and using the gantry crane to move it over in front of the Zaku 2 that you are assigned to.
You give her a name yet, Ezekiel?
No, because I haven't done enough field testing to really commit to it, so I guess traditionally they leave it up to the pilots.
Hmm. I'd recommend stay in the observation chamber. We can see what she gets after the events of today.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't miss this for anything. I'll be at the observation point.
All right.
You guys best get ready to, I hear the transport plane, spinning up. So, Slade goes to the Guff, he rides the tether up, and you see the pink mono eye, beam, on. He closes the cockpit, and you see the Guff arms bend, knees bend, the head turn left, right, and the ground crew gives him a thumbs up, and it starts to step out of its maintenance rack with a Gatling gun shield and its heat sword tucked into the shield, and its right hand empty.
Hmm.
See you guys on the transport.
Yep.
Yep.
The hangar doors open as the Goof comes to them, and he steps outside with his Goof command type. He is ready to go and basically waiting on you two.
You ready for this shit, Skates?
I hate these things.
Ah, that's the spirit. Grabs the tether and shoots up the Zaku 2.
Yep.
Wait, shooting, bro. Why even be in opposition force if you're just gonna oppose yourself shooting up your own Zaku?
Jesus.
God damn.
Flying
That's-
up.
That's enough from the transport, okay? Alright, so you guys, want you to give me a roll for your guys' pre-flight?
Mm.
16?
6. Here comes the bad rolls.
Here we go again.
Alright. Luke, Paul doesn't notice anything wrong with the Zaku 2. The shotgun hawk, the shot hawk. The shot
Heat shot.
hawk. Heat shot. Shot hawk. Hawk sheet, whatever. The sheet hawk.
Piece of shit.
Shot hawk.
Yeah. that one.
The SF.
The sheet hawk seamlessly tethers to the Zaku 2's weapon system, and everything is green lights, and you're all ready to go. Unfortunately, Duff Kelly notices on his pre-flight there is one little blinking red checkbox that is not filled in.
Ah. My O2 sensors, I see.
No. It says stabilizer calibration needed.
Ah, fuck this.
You're in a time crunch. What's Kelly do?
I'm gonna just stay on the. What gun? I have the standard issue gun.
Whatever you want. You got a whole hangar full of weapons.
Fucking give me the sniper. I don't need a fucking thruster to be a sniper.
All right. So they gantry over to you a physical ammunition sniper rifle because you're using paint rounds.
Yep.
We've got the bolt.
All right. So you're just gonna ignore you're putting tape over the check engine light.
Yep, pretty much.
All right. Okay, so I assume you guys all congregate at the transport.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys load up in the transport and are flown out to the battleground. So as you guys come into the area, uh, transport comes in low and touches down on a open stretch of basically it's like a salt flat, so like they can land no problem. And the transport doors open. Blinding light uh, comes through the crack as the door opens and opens all the way, and you see a desolate wasteland. Uh, there is a giant crater where a piece of the colony that struck Australia in the 1 Year War has made a big divot bowl, basically, and there is a structure in the middle of the crater, and everything outside of the crater is basically salt flats. It's all desolate and open.
Jeez. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Got it.
Everyone hears Lieutenant Burning come over the comms. All right, guys, there is basically going to be one rule. If you leave the operation area, you will be considered KIA. The operation area parameters will be inside the crater and inside the crater only. We're going to keep this pretty close combat.
No,
is
boy,
this-
close combat. Oh Lord.
We do not have a time limit. If you are struck center of mass, you are dead. If you are struck in any of your mobile suit's appendages, that appendage will automatically shut down. Everyone's suits should be set to training modes. Melee combat will be mercy rule. Does everyone copy?
What's mercy rule mean?
Ye.
What's
Hold
mercy?
the sword to his throat.
Oh, got it. All right, cool.
Hi. Got it. Hi.
Yep.
Roger.
I've got it.
Ye.
He's just
All right.
smoking right now.
Op Force, go ahead and take your positions. So you guys go ahead and take your positions. The car will be waiting. You'll go in once you enter the operation.
Do you have like a
so
image of this or anything?
Just search if you want. The where Co fights. Man, what is his name, Toby? The drunk one.
Oh.
I can't think of it. Just search Stardust Memory Crater.
No, that is just a topographical map of Australia.
EFCF. It's not a job. It's an adventure.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so, the other mobile suits, opposing the Gundam are taking their position. They will be concealed, so when a car enters the combat zone, you're gonna have to search and destroy, basically 3v1. Whenever a car is ready, everyone's basically waiting.
All right. Wait? This is next. Is this next to the ocean?
No,
Because
you're in the middle of the salt flats.
Dang. Okay. All right. All right. Everyone's in their op force places. I'm just gonna run a pre-check, make sure I'm still in training mode, so I don't like vaporize a suit. And work my arms, do a little flex with my Gundam suit. Flex my arms. Strike a little
Everything is good to
pose.
go.
Stands.
Nothing changed from your pre-flight to here.
All right, I'm just gonna radio out on on the combined channel. Dang, this thing looks good. As I continue flexing. Pow pow cow kicks.
There's no
kicks the
muscles
air.
on a mobile suit, Rohan.
All right, we're ready to go.
All right. So what's to keep it in your mind? Basically, just draw a bullseye. The bullseye basically has like a destroyed structure. I won't even call it a building, but you can go into it, and it is big enough for you guys to get lost in it. And the crater's probably about a mile wide, so there's definitely room in this crater. So as you, well, how do you want to enter the AO?
I'm going to enter the AO. Okay, so can I see anyone from where I am in the transport or next to the
Unless the other two pilots are allowing, like, if they have made themselves visible, you can't see Slade.
Duff is hiding.
Duff's
Yeah.
hiding. Is
Jesus
Paul
Christ.
hiding?
Can he see, like, the giant hole that's in the side of this building in the center of the crater?
It is facing him, yes.
All right, there's a just tiny suit standing with a shotgun right in the middle of that hole at the base of the building.
Jesus Christ. Got Gran Torino here.
All right.
Get off my lawn.
All right, I'm just gonna walk to the edge of the crater and just step right in, just one step in, and stop
Okay.
my entry to the AO.
As you step in, I'm gonna need you to roll to evade.
That is a solid. Yikes! Is evasion a mental thing?
Depends on what you're doing. I'll tell you
Alright.
what stat to use.
All right.
What's
Yeah.
your
All right.
plan?
Cool. I'm literally just going to, I'm just gonna duck, and jump to the right,
Okay.
and that's
Roll using your dexterity then.
Dual barrel roll.
better than I expected. That's a 10.
All right. So the left arm of the Blossom Gundam Whisper gets struck by one paint round of many that are fired from the Goof's Gatling gun mounted to its left arm that Slade is piloting. You
Alright.
don't see where it came from, but now you have lost operation of the left arm that holds the shield. It's still there, it still works, like, but it's not. You can't control it.
All right.
It's not. It's not actually damaged. The sensors indicate
Yeah.
a
Okay.
training
Is
strike, and it is
Is my
immobilized.
shield? So, can I So my shield is just on at its side.
Yeah, you can't pull it up, but it's there.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at the big hole where Luke is just standing.
Okay. You're doing that like as you're rolling, or after you come to a
After
stop.
as soon as I come to a stop, snapshot right into the hole.
All right,
aiming straight
snapshot.
for the-
Use your Constitution. Luke, roll an opposing roll.
Which?
Whatever. What are you doing?
Oh, we're going to make this look
Are you
effortless.
like dive into cover, or you running right at him? You jumping up in the air? What are you doing?
I'm scooting to the left, so it's going to go past him into the hole.
Okay.
Little
Use
scoot.
your Constitution for this roll then.
All right, got it.
All right. So what's your guys' numbers?
Michael Jordan,
15.
baby.
15. Luke, what'd you roll?
23. Michael Jordan.
23.
Wow.
All right. So he dives the Zaku 2 behind cover, and
Oh.
the rounds
You misunderstood what
past.
I'm doing. He just
What'd
goes
you
barely out of it. The round is going past him. He's still going to be standing there staring. He's going to just cock around.
He pulls a Rambaral and just like moves slightly.
Yep. He's just
Oh god.
he's just cocking the round, still staring at him.
All right. So
Got a loaded
you
shotgun.
narrowly miss.
Cool. All right, I am. What am I doing?
We don't know. You have to tell us.
Yeah, I am.
As
I'm thinking.
you're thinking of your next move.
Okay, I'm going to get low to the ground, get jiggy with it on the ground. I'm gonna crouch, and then I'm going to start gorilla running at them.
Like,
What?
Like,
that
gorilla
kind of
running, gorilla running in my Gundam suit, if I can manage.
So you're
that.
folding the torso forward, and you're just high stepping with the
So-
knees towards
So
the building.
my knees are so I'm going to crouch essentially, lean forward. So I've got one arm. So my one
You
arm.
are aware you are like completely out in the open on the side of a declining crater.
Yeah.
So
Oh
And Duff
right,
Kelly has a
right. I have
sniper.
thrusters. What am
Make-
I doing? Okay, I'm just gonna thrust. I'm just gonna engage my thrusters,
He's gonna thrust at
And-
us. Oh god.
and I'm going to thrust at you guys.
hips first.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hips
So,
wide.
Roll for Constitution. And
Okay.
Toby, is Kelly gonna make an attack during this?
Oh fuck yeah! Kelly's gonna make an attack during this. I'm gonna take
Alright,
this
that's-
bitch out straight off the bat. Not with
Nope.
that. Not with that.
That's a solid
Ah.
Constitution 16.
16. Toby, what'd you get?
5.
5. Okay.
You're gonna rattle his bones.
So not only does a round buzz past the face of the Gundam Whisper, you can tell what direction it came from thanks to the sensors, and there is a red chevron that blinks to the left.
Snapshot directly at the chevron. Does the Gundam have a targeting and tracking system,
Yes,
like
it
a
does.
Yes, it
sophisticated
does.
fire control system? Yeah, I'm just gonna lock on to that location specifically.
I need you to
Does-
I need you to roll using your perception.
Perception.
Hmm.
Okay. That's an
This is not a system you're used to.
Okay, that's a nat 20. So -3 plus 1, that's 18. I don't
18.
know. I can't do math.
All right. Toby, describe how the Zaku 1 was hidden.
Oh, absolutely prone with like a little like. I'm assuming it's wavy and not just 100% smooth, because I mean there's sand. and all
There's
that shit.
heat ripples and
Yeah.
craggly, cratery rock.
Duff Kelly was laying on his ass, legs extended in front of him, and was aiming at him.
Behind cover, like with
Behind
the gun
cover,
resting on
yeah.
cover.
Hello, brother. How are you doing on this fine day? I take a shot at him.
All right. So the shot clears the cover and smacks the Zaku 1 on the head.
Ow! Why?
Revenge.
Doink, motherfucker. All right.
Duff Kelly opens the cockpit.
Is that it? Is that Duff's dead?
No, I'm not
No.
dead.
No.
Now the
It's
head's
not real. We're not
immobilized.
people. We're
What the
fucking
heck
mobile
does head
suits.
What does that mean? Heads
It's
immobilized?
cameras.
Is he like,
I can't see.
So he can't twist the head around,
okay, got it. All right,
which
And-
as a sniper is not that important.
No.
all right.
But
Right.
if you get him into hand-to-hand combat, he's gonna have a lot of blind spots,
Yeah, all right.
and that's enough
Cockpit.
meta play for today.
All right. Gonna focus on that later. I'm going to. Where am I? I'm in front. I'm in the air, and I just shot a guy. Duff was on the left side of the structure or the right?
The left.
Left. Like left facing me. Like so from my perspective, left.
So also, I don't need to take this out if you want to, Luke. I'm gonna just go ahead and control your guys' positioning, but you guys control the decisions. If that's okay. Because I'm not gonna have you guys talking about your positions and shit,
That
and then
makes
him,
sense.
and then him being like, oh, they're there, having
That
some
makes
fucking
sense. I
table talk.
was
Okay.
straight up like just closing my eyes and visualizing everything.
I mean, you can tell because Duff Kelly's hidden. That's the plan. Be a sniper. Treat me as a sniper. That's all I ask.
I got it. I have a plan.
All right.
All right.
Now-
As you're finishing your jump and you take your shot, I'm gonna have you evade because Slade is coming down from the top of the structure, firing.
Okay, that's a Constitution.
Yep.
3.
3.
It's gonna end early.
The Gatling gun of the goof goes full auto, and pink paint splatters all over the back of the Gundam Whisper. Warning lights flash on your HUD, indicating that your thrusters have been immobilized.
All right, I'm going to
And Slade has landed in front of you, between you and Paul. With the
Okay.
Goof's heat sword drawn and his shield covering his torso.
torso. Damn. I wish I'd used my shield before it got taken out. Would have been kind of nice. I'm going to aim straight for the left leg. Or no, I'm gonna grab my beam saber. I'm gonna go melee this motherfucker.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna grab my beam sword.
Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, I know. Without a shield, with one arm, but fuck it.
He's but a scratch.
Tis but a flesh wound. And yeah, all right. So beam sword, and I'm going to pokey his knee joint on his left leg.
Alright, give me a dexterity roll.
All right, that's wow. Wow. Okay, my app is being very bipolar. That's 20.
20?
Not nat, but I guess
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Alright, so mercy roll. You don't actually slice him, but you make a lunge for it, and he does not parry. So he's going to lock that leg. It has gone stiff. Does Paul make a move? He's in proximity.
I'm assuming Slade still has his back to Paul.
Yeah, and the Gundam Whisper would be just to the Guff's right, also your right, because the way he made that move, he would have had to slash with his right hand to Slade's right leg. So now he's exposed his left side.
I went for his left leg. Did I?
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah,
said
I went
right.
for his left. I think I went for his left leg. Did I not? Do you guys remember? I'm pretty sure I went for left.
Yeah, you went for his
Alright,
left
so
leg,
it-
but
So left, he's exposed his right side then.
Yeah, because his left hand was the one holding the shield, and I wanted to like destabilize. Yeah, I want to like destabilize his shield. Try to go for something there.
I have a bum
So-
leg, correct?
No, it's just
Weaker.
the right thruster is gonna be a little stronger, and you need to compensate for that.
Okay, so this is how we're going to start off. He's going to go half blast with left, full blast with the right. So the suit begins to take a hard arc to the left, spiral around, kicking up as much salt and dust as he can, before kicking in more with the left to extend the curved circle into where he's basically going to be flying up on the side of both Slade and a car, with an entire cloud
Okay.
of dust formed. And I'm assuming I have to roll for this to work.
I'm trying to. I guess dexterity. Yeah, roll for dexterity.
Ooh, that's a 19.
19. All right, you successfully. Where were you aiming to place yourself at the end of this move?
And the end of this move, the heat hawk
The end of
section of
this
the barrel,
maneuver.
right at the waist of a car.
Okay. So you successfully make your move. So there's your movement. Roll for your attack once you've landed, and let's get a roll for a car or a defensive roll.
So what would I be attacking
Constitution
with?
or Dex?
What are you gonna do? Actually, let's do Constitution because you're not gonna see this coming. He's thrown up a cloud of dust.
Okay.
So you're gonna, regardless of your drunken difficulty, your other stats have now received a -1.
Oh boy. Okay, that's
Just in the cloud of dust. If you make it through this and the dust settles, it'll go away.
all right. That's a 13.
What was Paul's attack roll?
17.
17. So you aimed the Heat Hawk shotgun right at his torso?
Yeah, like it's basically going to go in for, like
Above
the
the
axe stab kind of thing, like where they have it under their waist and they're stabbing upwards with it. Yeah, aiming like right waist area, in between torso and legs.
Okay. Just describe this movement as a car stumbles to get the Gundam turned around to face you after his attack.
Basically, the movement and how it is going to be, since it's Mercy Rule, it's all going to be a flash. The entire scene would mainly be focused on a car, trying to do and everything. And he's going to think he's ready.
Does the Zaku appear out of the dust?
The dust is going to fade. The Zaku's right in its face. The Heat Hawk is centimeters away from the waist chest plate. And the only line that will be heard is, "Mercy."
Nice.
The Gundam whispers, heads up display flashes red. It says, "Congratulations, you have died."
Nice.
And as that movement finishes, you also notice that Slade has risen the left arm of the goof and is holding the Gatling gun to your face.
I'm already dead. So...
Yeah, what he said. Mercy.
Okay.
I was really hoping that being in the open, I would get targeted a lot more so I could do a lot more dodging before this move.
Duff Kelly yells over the radio, "Why the fucking head? Of all the places, you had to shoot me in the fucking head."
Again!
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
I think he's
Bro,
just getting
maybe
payback
just-
on you from Japan.
Maybe just don't
You,
lie it flat in a salt flat.
You got killed. I don't want to fucking hear it.
You
It's
hear,
like a 3v1 and a guy with an absolutely monstrous ability to attack people. in
$18 billion piece of technology. All right, we'll leave it there.
How much did
Toby,
Zaku
did you
cost?
look up how much a Gundam costs?
Yeah.
You want to know what's an 18
Apparently
billion?
it's cheaper. It's cheaper than an F-22, apparently.
It's cheaper than an F-35.
If it's
Money
cheaper than an
plate.
F-22, I'd imagine it would be cheaper than an F-35.
I think anything's cheaper than an F-35.
Anyways, you guys hear a loud air horn. And you hear burning come over the comms. All clear, all clear. Exercise is finished. A car, get that mobile suit back up to the transport. We gotta get it cleaned back up.
Got it. I hope I can actually use the thrusters and stuff now to see exercise it all. again.
After the air horn, all the red flashing lights turn off, and the normal neutral colors return to the cockpit.
All right, I just lift off out of there while these guys are just sitting there like freaking
Like
Gatling
punch
guns.
out
Yeah.
full throttle.
Full throttle, punch out. I'm going full
Roll-
G's on this.
Roll Constitution.
That's a 10.
10.
Yeah.
As you make the arc to turn to the transport, the edges of your vision start to black.
Too many G's.
Subtitle: vomiting.
No, he's doing the hick thing.
Oh, damn.
Squeeze those legs and roll. 1, 2, 3.
All right, and then I just like I'm in the air and I just like aim straight back like next for the transport.
All right. So go ahead and land up there. We'll cut to the three Xeon, the Op Force guys.
Just sitting there.
Uh,
Luke's still got his
Slade.
like gun to my imaginary
He's-
torso.
No, he's got it back.
yeah,
He's wiping some of the sand off of it because he wants the gun to be
Slade's
clean.
still got his gun, like Gatling gun to my face because I just got boogied out of there.
Slade lowers the Gatling gun. He looks over to Paul. Hey, you know what, Paul? That's pretty impressive. You use that old piece of shit like that.
You could say
How
I
come
have
you can't pilot an 88 that good?
because I'm busy doing other things out there, unfortunately, than being in a suit.
I guess that's what happens when you get to actually focus on your own mobile suit, not chase around those idiots on your team.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, I'm on this comm channel too. We both know I'm not talking about you, Skates.
Maybe. I don't know. Depends on what mood you're in.
The Skates is one of the fine ones.
I think he's one of the ones that's tried to kill me the least.
0 is the accurate number there.
I think
Yeah,
I'm tied
Reese,
to him
shut
at this
up.
point.
0, 10, same thing.
Well, there's a 0 in 10. I
Looks
think.
like.
Right. So the same.
Yeah. I do like this shotgun, though. Still trying to
Shame
think.
we didn't pull the trigger on him. We could have covered him in more of that pink paint. Am I right? He holds up the right hand of the glove for a high five.
High fives and. Yeah,
Super robot high five.
it would have been badass, but I'm saving this round for other people. We still got
When
5
you
more
guys
pilots to go
high-five,
through.
There's like the rising sun behind you guys, and it goes, yeah. All right, Slade starts to trudge up the incline of the crater. You guys coming?
Yeah, hold up. You need a hand getting off your ass up there, Skates?
Yeah, my thrusters don't work, so it's kind of awkward.
And don't worry, I'll hobble up there. Just Morrison just over amplifies the bumness of the left leg. It just peg legs it up the hill for no
Walking
reason.
like a pirate.
Yeah. And extends like the hand he high fives Slade with down the skates.
Rolling for dexterity to see if I
No.
get along or not.
No.
Boom, it's the Predator meme. They make the perfect L's in a handshake as he lifts Skates off the ground.
Like you're overestimating the output of that fucking Zaku.
No, I'm doing this for the visuals. Skate's other hand is actually pushing him off the ground.
Alright. You guys make it back up to the transport. Let's see here. So, what time is it? Alright. Burning's got a radio in his hand. He's ground level as you guys arrive. Alright, that does it.
you guys did great. A car. Think you probably put on a little bit of a show. We'll go ahead and get Takumi in there next. We'll take about an hour to go ahead and resupply and recoup. You guys go ahead and get out and hydrate, and we'll get this going. Yeah, I think an hour, that'll do it. So a car has a Jesus Christ, such a fucking tongue twister.
Arker.
Car has a car waiting for him to take him to the observation point, and Takumi steps out of it. Excuse me, Jeep. What does it say, Jeep?
The
All right, enjoy. Left
Uh,
arm's the most useless part.
Yeah, thanks.
You did your damnedest.
Car, you did your best, and he puts a hand out to shake yours.
I shake it as limply as possible.
Dead fish.
I'm just out here, dead fish. I'm just out here trying to confuse him and make him emotionally unstable right before the big thing, mind game him into doing poorly.
Yes, the least likely person to pilot the mobile suit. Let's intimidate them. Yes.
Yeah.
Intimidate him with a
Never
limp
take
fish
chances.
handshake.
Roll charisma.
Guess what? That's a 15. No. Charisma's a mental thing, right? Am I still hungover?
Yep,
Yeah.
12.
I would say so.
12.
12. Your limp-wristed handshake confuses Takumi.
Good.
He's got one eyebrow furrowed and kind of nods his head like a polite Japanese like tilt of the head as in like a bow.
I start.
And releases your hand and starts to walk past you.
I walk away into the car.
All right. All right. The Jeep pulls you off to the observation point. Takumi is standing with hands on hip, and he's looking up to the Gundam Whisper, and that will be it for part 1 of Chapter 10, Episode 10, whatever we're calling them.
Chapter 3, Episode 10, Part 1.
Yeah. Volume 3. So next time on Stardust Forgotten Memory, we will see probably the results of Takumi's fight. We're not going to actually go through it. We'll just RP the end of it. And we'll have... Who's up next? Stukov will be up next. Yep.
So who's op force for him?
I assume by that point we'll be able to wake up Dipper.
That's fair.
Mason will have come out of his slumber and be
Because basically we're going to do it this way. You got 3 days, we've got 6 pilots, so we're going to do a morning and an afternoon sortie. So Akara got the morning sortie of the first day, Takumi got the afternoon sortie of the second day. So you guys will have the way I want to run it. We'll do the results of Takumi's run, and then we'll do like a little RP of back at base at night, and then in the morning we'll do Stukov's turn, and then we'll probably end part 2 after Stukov's done, and then we'll do the results of Wes's we'll do the results of Wes's run, and then Kelly's will actually play through, and then Tessa's on part 3.
All right.
And that should get us through all that. Luke, you cap this off yet?
Capping it off.